Pot, Kush, Hash, Cannabis, Mary Jane. Today we're here to look at not only the mental effects of marijuana use, but the social aspect that comes with the use as well. We want to answer the question, how do students and staff view people who use marijuana? To gain a deeper understanding of this, we first need to look at the facts behind the situation. So, starting off, we wanted to see how many high school students in general smoked pot. In a study by the National Institute on Drug Abuse for Teens, it was found that an average of around 8% of all high schoolers smoked pot in 2017. The study went on to add that about 71% of high school seniors do not view the drug as harmful, but 64% disapprove of regular use of it. From here we wanted to learn more about a high school's policies on marijuana use, so we questioned the magnet coordinator, Nicole Boutel at Daniel Pearl Magnet High School for more info behind their policies.
So if a student is caught with marijuana, then it'll be confiscated. The police could be called, their parents will be called, and they will suffer consequences because they're in possession of an illegal substance. Of a stable mind, if you were intoxicated at school, are you sleeping? Are you passing out? Your judgment is impaired. Are you going to be making decisions that you wouldn't normally make? Could you, if you don't have a physical awareness of how it's affecting you, could you hurt yourself? So those would be concerns that we would have.
For a little more research, we also interviewed one of the math teachers at Daniel Pearl Magnet High School, Daniel Kramer.
I think that marijuana use by students during school hours is a problem. It's an especially big problem when the students are trying to pass their classes, and I've noticed that the students who have been under the influence are the same students who are in danger of failing in many cases.
These are all fair points. Some things that marijuana affects are mental judgment, memory, and attention. All of these are vital in a school setting. People who are under the influence of marijuana may act sluggish and disconnected from the world. This is because of how marijuana affects the brain. THC present in marijuana impairs the cerebellum, which dulls coordination, muscle movement, and the ability to perform tasks. THC also affects your frontal lobe, which hinders your judgment. This also in turn affects your hippocampus, an internal gland in the brain that is important to your memory and the learning process. With these facts and the staff's views in mind, we now turned our focus to the student body to get their opinion on the use of the drug and their view of others who do it. We interviewed our fellow juniors, Daniel Santiago, Adrian Contreras, and Remy De Leon to get their take on this subject.
I don't really feel, in my opinion, I don't feel like marijuana is a bad drug. I feel like it could be used for many clinical purposes, such as like to deal with cancer and all that. I feel that many kids who use it just want to like get away from their problems, if I can say that. Though I say it's bad for many kids to do it, I feel like they should be older.
I'm fine with marijuana. In my personal experience, I grew up with it in a poor community, so I kind of saw it used a lot, and I really don't have an issue with it as long as you're of the legal age and you obtain it legally. What you do in the privacy of your own home with your friends is completely fine.
I mean, I don't mind the use of marijuana as long as it's like legal and it's in your own like house and not in a public area.
Usually my friends that do smoke, they're very laid back. They're not violent or anything. They're very laid back. They're very cool. Most of them are passing their classes and are seniors and are soon to graduate. And I don't think it affects your mental issues. Maybe at some point in your life, later on, but.
Oh no, I'm of the opinion that school and marijuana really don't have a place together. Look, if you're a teenager and you smoke weed, that's fine, but do it on your own time. Do it after school. Do it not at school. I'm kind of a work and play kind of guy. There's a place for both of them, and weed and school don't have a place together.
I don't think they should be using marijuana. It should be treated like how alcohol is, and how it's you're not supposed to drink alcohol until you're 21. It's whatever the age is for marijuana, it should be the same.
Much like the faculty, and in the study by NIH, the students feel like marijuana and school don't belong together. Students believe that if people do the drug, that's their own decision. While some of the students won't use the drug, the general consensus is they don't care if others use it. If students were going to do it, they would probably use it before a class that doesn't matter. In the end, marijuana is a drug to watch out for. It's not the worst drug there is, but if you're going to use it too often, it could permanently impact you in negative ways. If you want to learn more about pot and its effect on the human body, feel free to go check out the National Institute on Drug Abuse for Teens website, which is where I did most of my research for this PSA. Thanks for watching.